Soren Tingey. I just want to ask my great-grandparents a couple few questions.
Good. We're sure happy to have you here, Soren.
Okay, go ahead.
What special things did you do with your father and mother? It says England.
Yeah. What fun things did you do with your father and mother?
When
Special
we were,
things.
When we were
Special
little
things.
kids, what special things?
Well, I'll start out and say that with my father and mother, we went, often we went on trips. We would go up to the cabin at Max Inn, and we enjoyed that. My dad used to like to fish. I didn't like to fish so much, but I liked to be out in the water and liked to play around in the water. And I don't remember doing too many things with my mother, except we often went to like plays or orchestras and things like that. She was very musical, and I really enjoyed listening to my mom play the piano a lot.
Well, one thing that I remember, my mother, we worked with her a lot. She taught us how to cook and clean and sew, and
So
I remember that. Sometimes she would be working on a quilt. Do you ever see your grandma work on a quilt?
not barely.
No. You know, she makes beautiful quilts. Well, my mother used to work on quilts, and when I was your age, I would crawl around underneath the quilt while my mother and her friends were sewing on the quilt, and that used to be fun to get under there. My dad, one of the fun things, he worked in the garden a lot and grew wonderful vegetables and fruits, and he taught me to love working with growing things, and so that's one of my memories, doing fun things with my dad.
Okay, he has one more question.
Did you have a bicycle? What was it like?
Did you have a bicycle, and what was it like? I had a bicycle. It was a Schwinn bicycle. It was the big thick tires, and
Specialized.
no, it wasn't specialized at all. It was just, but it was just a fun bike, and we used to go riding it. I loved to ride the bike, and mainly because you could go fast or you could go slow, and you could go long distances. They weren't like the bikes today are thin tires with, you know, racing bikes and whatnot, but these were kind of big, clunky old things, but they were sure fun.
Yes, we had the same. I think we had Schwinn bikes. That was kind of the popular brand at the time. And I remember my dad helping change the tires when we'd get a flat tire. We really had fun riding bikes. It was, I think all kids, do you like to ride a bike?
Mm-hmm.
What's yours like?
Gray mostly, a little bit of brown. And I think it's a specialized, I don't remember. But I do have this huge jump I go off. No, not huge.
You go on jumps? Oh, wow.
That tall.
Well,
That tall.
we didn't do fancy tricks, except we did get where it was kind of fun to get it going in a straight line and then let go of both hands and see how long you could go without, and it would keep going without holding onto the handlebars. Not a very safe, good idea, but we did try that.
And I remember.
I stand it up on my seat.
Oh
You did?
yeah.
Wow.
Do you ever pump anyone else? I used to pump my little brothers when we would deliver papers. We'd go up to the end of the street, and then they'd go on one side and I'd go on the other, and we'd throw the papers on, and then I'd pump them home.
He probably doesn't know what that means. That means
So that means they
The
would
two people
ride.
riding on
sit
one
the
bike.
back of the bike,
Yeah,
we'd get them a ride.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Thank you,
Soren.
Thank you. Good job.